Tension in Auguston over police shooting. There is heavy police presence in Auguston, St. Andrew, after residents mounted a fair roadblock along the main road over the shooting of a resident by the police. The man who is reportedly aligned to the opposition People's National Party PNP was shot yesterday. Upset residents have accused the police of wrongdoing, which they have denied. The shooting is being probed by the Independent Commission of Investigations. The area Member of Parliament Favour Williams and the PNP local government election candidate Darrington Ferguson and the Jamaica Labour Party candidate Vanessa Phillips met with the residents. Man in custody following fatal shooting in Duhaney Park. St. Andrew South Police have named a person of interest in a deadly shooting that took place in Duhaney Park Wednesday morning. A female was left nursing gunshot wounds and another person was fatally shot during the incident. The incident reportedly took place about 9:25 a.m. Kareem Mills, otherwise called Duffy Boy, has been named as a person of interest as being involved in the shooting. He reportedly frequents Greensboro Road, New Haven, Duhaney Park area. Mills is also wanted for another murder in St. Andrew South Division. According to the Deputy Superintendent of Police for St. Andrew South Division, Hemford Wade, a group of people was at a location when a lone gunman arrived and opened gunfire. An off-duty policeman who was present on the scene saw what happened. This gunman also reportedly challenged the police and there was an exchange of shots. After the shooting subsided, we discovered that 2 persons were actually shot and injured. They were taken to hospital and one was pronounced dead by the doctor and the other was admitted in stable condition, the DSP stated. It is very early days also, but for now, we're responding to what happened to the police have 1 person in custody, doing several investigations around this person. I've obtained several statements and also probing possible DNA aspect of this person to see if it can advise in bringing some sort of closure, DSP Wade reported. Smooth voting in Manchester Central for security forces election day workers. Voting at polling stations in Manchester Central for election day, workers and members of the security forces have been smooth sailing. Returning Officer for Manchester Central, Sigar Thompson, stated that up to midday, 157 electors voted across the 4 divisions in the constituency. Across the 4 electoral divisions, things are going smoothly and voters are turning out. So far, at least Mandeville Police at polling station number 1, 20% turn up who have voted so far. At polling station 2, we have 26 persons. At polling station 3, we have 23 persons. At Foster Barracks, 1 person has voted so far, he stated. In the Knockpatrick division where the election day workers are voting, 25 persons have voted. At the Minan Church of the Royal Flat division, we have 25 persons who have voted so far. In the Belfield division, we have 14 persons voted so far, and in the Mandeville division, we have 23 persons who have voted so far, stated Thomas. He said the turnout has been low. It would appear that the turnout is moving slowly. We would hope that as the day progresses, things will pick up, stated Thomas. There are 9 candidates nominated in contest for February 26 local government election in Manchester Central. German gone missing in Jamaica. A 27-year-old German has been reported missing in Jamaica since Wednesday. She is Lisa, from Germany, who is of fair complexion and medium build and about 5 feet 10 inches tall. Reports from the Lucy police are that Lisa was last seen in Ultra St. Anne about 1 p.m. on Wednesday. At the time she went missing, she was wearing black shorts, a black t-shirt, and a pair of grey sandals. All efforts to contact her have been futile. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Lisa is being asked to contact the Lucy police at 876-956-2333, the police 119 emergency number or the nearest police station. PNP releases manifesto ahead of local government elections. The People's National Party PNP has released its manifesto for the local government election. The party's public declaration of policy and aims comes ahead of the election day, Monday, February 26. General Secretary of the PNP, Dr. Dayton Campbell, told reporters that some of the plans outlined in the manifesto are aimed at improving crime-fighting measures and health care. Dr. Campbell also outlined that the PNP plans to set a fixed date for local government elections. He expressed confidence that Jamaicans will be receptive to the manifesto.
One of the main focus there is just how we get the citizens to participate in the process, and the Security Council that we are proposing that would draw on members from civil society, from the neighborhood watch, and pastors, principals, the divisional command of the police, the customs, and have that group in place so you can intervene in the communities where the cycle of reprisal killing, and also deal with the issues in school and mental challenges that persons may have, so we can intervene from an early stage and give some opportunities to persons who are currently not in the formal system. In terms of healthcare, obviously that is something that is critical as to how we shift the focus to primary healthcare, focus on preventative measures and ensuring that the local health boards work. And in terms of the new vision, we want to entrench local government, the changes that we have made in 2015 with the three strategic laws, to entrench a fixed election date for local government election into the constitution, to develop a divisional fund which will, in a way that MPs have a constituency development fund, councillors will have it, so they will no longer be dependent on the minister to fund the activities, but a councillor could go and fix the minor roads, the parochial roads, could address water issues and those things that they're elected to deal with. Garbage collection, we want to separate the role of operation and regulation from the NSWMA and bring back operations to the parish council. I think there should be. We've given a lot of thought to it. We've worked on it for a couple of years, and we've put forward practical solutions for complex problems, things that are affecting the people. It's informed based on what the people are saying, and it's centered around people participation and building from the ground up. So I think it should find favor with the majority of persons.
Construction work geared at modernizing University Hospital of the West Indies to start in few weeks. Construction work geared at modernizing the University Hospital of the West Indies in Kingston will start within a few weeks. This following a groundbreaking ceremony which signaled the start of the UHWI's Ring Road rerouting program. The new Ring Road, which is dubbed by infrastructural enhancement, will facilitate the phased development of 5 medical towers on the hospital grounds. Speaking at the opening ceremony, Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton described the project as a monumental leap in revolutionizing the country's healthcare. He said the modernization work will also help to cement the UHWI's place as the leading healthcare facility in the region.
So where we're standing here now will become a part of that process of the Ring Road renewal, plus demolition of all these buildings behind us to clear way for a greenfield site. That procurement process is well advanced. The architect is here, and we're almost at the end of the final internal designs, at which point we will go to market for a contractor and begin the process of selecting and finalizing plans to break ground for that facility. That facility is going to signal another big effort at renewal of our infrastructure. Appropriately so, it will place the University Hospital of the West Indies in its rightful position to lead the charge, not just for healthcare and advancing healthcare leadership in Jamaica, but also in the Caribbean. And I tell you, it's a proud moment. So this new 6-story, this rerouting will commence right away. We're going to sign the contract, and then within a week or two, you will see heavy equipment on this premises here, and you will see some of these older buildings being demolished.
Omar Kore cried after wife murdered, cops tell court. Omar Kore, the man accused of plotting the 2018 murder of his wife Simone Campbell Kore, appeared to be in distress after she was fatally shot outside their apartment complex. That's according to testimony by Detective Corporal, who was at the scene of the murder following the incident. On Tuesday, while recalling the scene he saw at Stanley Terrace in Red Hill, St. Andrew, the detective told prosecutors that on the day of the incident, Kore traveled along with him in the service vehicle he used to transfer the now-deceased individuals to the Kingston Public Hospital. The lawman recalled that the father of two appeared to be confused, frightened and in shock during the journey. He appeared to be in distress and crying, the detective corporal stated. Campbell Kore, 32, a taxi operator Winston Walters, 36, were shot dead about 4 p.m. on January 2, 2018, on Stanley Terrace in Red Hill, St. Andrew. On February 7, 2018, Kore was arrested in connection with the murders during an operation at a guest house in St. Elizabeth. Colin Moore and 3 co-accused, Michael Adams, Shaquilla Edwards, and Dwayne Pink, are being tried in the Supreme Court on 2 counts, each of murder and count on conspiracy to murder. Additionally, when another police officer took the stand, he read from a 5-page statement he collected for Colin Moore after his wife and daughters were murdered. The court heard that of the couple's tumultuous relationship, details of them being moving from Campbell Collimore's parent home and started living in the Red Hills apartment. She and my parents get on very well. Myself and her parents do not get on very well because of the feud we had at their premises. My wife put my clothes and stuff in a garbage bin, so I told my wife that I am not coming back to see her. She made the decision to move out, and we both rented an apartment in Red Hills, St. Andrew. Because she did this, her parents didn't like it, the statement read. Nevertheless, Collymore reportedly said on the day before his wife was murdered, they were happy. My wife and I were very happy up to yesterday, and there was no difference between us, the statement read. Campbell Collymore was shot 21 times and died while being transferred to the Kingston Public Hospital. Walters died at the scene. Collymore was accosted by police at the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston as he allegedly tried to leave the country one day after Campbell Collimore's funeral. Furthermore, Wade Blackwood, one of the shooters in the incident, was given 2 life sentences for 2 counts of murder and 8.5 years for illegal possession of a firearm on March 11, 2021. The sentences will run concurrently, and he will be eligible for parole after serving 35 years. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.